Ooh, aliens. Let's talk about aliens. Alien chicks. The Area 51 and other stuff which, and let's say the Americans are pretty nutty about aliens. They don't like them, they love them, they do crazy things to them, they wanna do crazy things to them. But in all honesty, what are UFOs or UAPs? As of now, they call them UAPs. Basically, balloons, not only American ones, the Chinese ones, the other balloons with thrusters, which can go quite fast. But some of this footage is really concerning because some of those objects are quite fast. They shouldn't be that fast. So most of them will be balloons, but the other ones, which are crazy fast, are probably a reflection of artifact in optical camera. This happened also, and some of them are quite strange, let me tell you. So, are aliens here already? Not really, not really. The travel, the cosmos has a speed limit, which is a speed of light in the vacuum of space. Speed limit is around 300 kilometers per second. So it would cost them a little bit of time to get here, unless they have propulsion system which basically abstracts time space. We even invented the term of faster than travel engine, which supposedly should shrink the space-time in the front of the spaceships and elongate it on the back. But this would require some help from big gravity object like black hole, and those are hard to contain. They can be micro black holes, but they are very unstable and short-lived. The big ones are in the center of our galaxy, and some smaller ones casually eat suns for dinner or lunch. Yeah. So how to create such a thruster, such an engine which will go theoretically faster than a speed of light? We don't know. We don't know yet. And for aliens which are very alien, different than us, then they probably will look much more different than human would. It's like, have you seen Project Hail Mary? Yeah, that's the accurate this designed alien in this movie. A walking four-legged rock. That's probably how aliens would look like in certain on certain planets, but not all of them, of course. Every species has a different, let's say, um, different different shape to it. And what's happening, as always, the government of USA likes to use aliens to put attention to them and avoid getting attention towards classified documents, which are probably not about aliens, like not at all. There are probably about secret engineered spacecrafts or much more let's say, efficient thrusters to jet planes or something like that. But reason they are classified like spirit bomber with a stealth mode or other craft are classified, and we don't know how Americans build it or what a blueprint for such war machine looks like, is because this is a sensitive data. The sensitive data of how things works, so the enemies of America would not see the blueprint and build it themselves. America always likes to have cutting edge technologies, and they want to keep those secrets to themselves. Now, the other reason why aliens, in my opinion, will be hard to find or even meet is because of large distances between solar systems. So, for example, let's have this fictional space over here, and for example, here is some solar system with civilization. This civilization lasts for, let's say, 1.5 million years, and then collapses because the gene pool, the diversity of gene pool was depleted, natural disasters, or technological devastation, either by machines or some virus, or simply because the sun goes kaboom. Yeah. uh, because it lived its purpose and goes supernova. Big boom, not recommended staying close to it. And this civilization existed and then disappeared because sun goes kaput. And then somewhere over there, another civilization will show up, like naturally evolve on different solar system, and it lives there doing own thing, and then for various reasons, as above mentioned, goes also kaput. And those instances in space can be multiple, but they will rarely coincide in the very close distance to themselves. This is very rare. Most usually there will be one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and all will befall a doom of extinction for some reason, even not described by me. Some bad shit will happen, and then poof, the civilization wiped out. And the super Earths, the planets with which can contain life, they are quite a few, but not that many. Mostly, what you encounter are some gas giants, giant stars, even bigger, 10 times or even 50 times bigger than our own sun. And let's say the probability to find a non-cellular, like single cell organism, but a complex life like ours, and even sentient life like humans, although sometimes we can dispute if humans are sentient or not. There can be aliens out there. There are hundreds of billions of galaxies. Every galaxy contains some billions of stars. There will be aliens there, I'm sure. I'm sure the aliens exist. But frankly, we will never meet them unless uh, will be some crazy Deus machina alien civilization who can last for billions of years and can conquer galaxy and such and such. But this probability is very, very low. And what can we do in the meantime? Well, in the meantime, we can dream about aliens, about reptilian overlords which lead humanity to their certain doom, about Illuminati which control the world and are also Jews, and some other funny shit like that, because in the realm of fiction, everything can go. And I like to draw aliens. So here is an alien also. Yeah. Pretty odd one, I might add, and a scholar at that. She is like a researcher, Alia Bog, that's her alias. And let me tell you, she won't invade. She would probably ask you how your digestive system works, and if your eyes what your eyes contain, and maybe will observe you from the distance and do some fancy scribbles how you behave under the stress of strange object like her or something like that, and then she will pack her shit and flew away to her own solar system to give a report that in some solar system not that far away there are monkeys who went bald for some reason. Some of them, but most of them are pretty hairy on the top of the head. Sometimes they are pretty hairy on their chins, and sometimes they shoot to her and call it alien freakazoid or something like that. So if we ever meet aliens, that would be later down the line in our civilization when we finally reach the stars and start looking for other habitable planets where life might be. And of course, we would need to certain extent engineer ourselves to withstand the, let's say, gravity on the super Earths, which are a little bit more demanding than our little pebble in this solar system, because super Earths are Earths but bigger, much bigger. So there will be much more gravity involved. So you will have probably as an astronaut much more problems with walking on the surface. What else? And I think that's all. Let's see if that video will not be cracked because I have some connection problems to the internet. But I think for the most part, I get everything I wanted in this video. And there is a sunny day in Poland. We don't have problems with immigrants right now. We took much more Ukrainians than anyone else, and I must say Ukrainians are also hardworking and pretty good to work with in warehouses, basically. So I can't complain, and you know the war in Russia happened. We are preparing as best as we can to let's say to fend the Russians off. We can every citizen in Poland got also this poradnik bezpieczeństwa, which is let's say safety rule book. I don't know how to translate correctly poradnik, but yeah, we are like very well prepared, but we would like a little bit more time to fully prepare to blast those fuckers if they invade. Russians are like, an alien threat to Americans. It might happen, it might not happen, but we are very sure of that. And at least one of us is correct. So that's all. See ya.